12 days have passed since this powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake hit Myanmar, and as we can see, the devastation is widespread. Millions of people have been impacted. In fact, over 9 million people live in the worst affected areas. Already we know about 3,500 people have died, about 5,000 people are injured, and several hundred are still missing according to the official figures, but the actual toll will no doubt be much higher. There is an urgent need for humanitarian support. The demands are almost overwhelming. The United Nations country team here on the ground is coordinating with other aid organisations and our partners to get as much support as we can to the populations most in need. Seeing firsthand the devastation is absolutely heartbreaking. People have told me how their houses collapsed around them, how people died as the buildings fell in on them, and how they had to work with their hands to rescue people who were trapped under the rubble. But the people are determined to rebuild their lives, and that's why they need the support of the international community. They're looking to the United Nations teams on the ground to provide the support. They're looking to rescue teams from our neighbouring countries, from the Southeast Asian countries, from China and India and others, to provide the kind of humanitarian support that they need. Medical supplies, shelter, food, water, but most of all they want peace. There have been calls for ceasefires, and a number of parties have announced a ceasefire. And what we need is for that ceasefire to hold so that the humanitarian and aid workers and doctors and rescue workers can provide the support to people across this country. Now is the time to de-escalate this conflict. Now is the time to stop the killing, stop the violence, so that the people of Myanmar can support each other after this devastating natural disaster. I appeal to all member states of the United Nations, I appeal to citizens around the world to find ways to provide support to the people of Myanmar, already devastated by years of conflict and other natural disasters and poverty. They need our help now. As the United Nations Secretary General Special Envoy on Myanmar, I will continue to engage with all of the voices of Myanmar so that we can work together to find a Myanmar-led solution to the conflict and the path forward to a peaceful and sustainable future.